Hi guys, welcome to Biology at Priyojit. NTA added few topics in their syllabus for NEET UG exam, but there is nothing in NCERT book about these particular topics. But today I will discuss those topics with you from the very basics, as the whole concept will help you in your NEET exam. Please find the Unit 2 portion of the new NTA syllabus, Structural Organization in Animals and Plants. There is, in the last line of the first paragraph, you will find few families like malvaceae, cruciferae, leguminoceae, compositae and gaminae. Among these five families, cruciferae and leguminoceae, these two families were also mentioned in the earlier syllabus. NCERT didn't mention about the new families in the textbook, but don't worry, we'll discuss the topic from the very basic. I will need only some sort of patience from you. Please follow the video from starting to end. Firstly, I will tell you the fundamentals, which I will use fundamental terminologies. Firstly, I will discuss and then I will use later on. Firstly, you have to learn the basic terminologies and then we should discuss the families one by one from new to old, such as Gaminae, Asteraceae, Malvaceae. Then we'll discuss about Leguminosae and Cruciferae. Please learn the topic with your concentration. Retain them in your mind, because this class you have to understand the topic thoroughly. So let's start. Firstly, we learned about the basic terminologies regarding the plant families. Sepal. Group of sepals is called as calyx and it is denoted by capital K. If the sepals in a calyx are fused with each other, then the condition is called as gamosepalous, and if the sepals are free, then they will be called as polysepalous. And the number of sepals in both cases, that is in gamosepalous or polysepalous, if they are fused, then they will be written within bracket. If they are free, they will be written without bracket. In sunflower family, the fused calyces, we found the gamosepalous condition. We can find their pappus, a hairy structure. Now we'll discuss for the petal. Group of petal is called as corolla, which is denoted by capital C. Likewise, fused corolla, where the petals are fused with each other, they are called as gamopetalous, and when the corolla is free, that is the petals are free from each other, then the condition is called as polypetalous. And the number of petals within a corolla, if they are written within bracket, then it is said that they are in fused condition. If they are without bracket, then it will be said that they are freely arranged or polypetalous. Now we'll go for the bract. Within inflorescence, if at the base of the inflorescence you will find a leaf-like structure, which is called as bract. Flowers with such kind of structure or bracts, which is a reduced leaf found at the base of the pedicel, are called as, that flower is called as bracteate flower, and the bracteate flower is denoted as BR dot, and if the flower without bract is called as EBR or ebracteate flower, they are denoted as EBR dot. Now we'll go for the symmetry. To learn these five families, we should know two types of symmetry found within plants, that is actinomorphic or zygomorphic. When a flower can be divided into two equal halves in any radial plane passing through the center, then it is said to be actinomorphic, as for example mustard, datura, chili, etc. When the flower can be divided into two similar halves only in one particular vertical plane, then it is said to be as zygomorphic flower. This actinomorphic flower is denoted by a circle enclosed by a plus symbol enclosed within a circle, and the zygomorphic flower is denoted within this with the help of this percentage symbol. Now we'll discuss about ovary. The group is called as gynoecium, which is represented by capital G. If there is G underlined, then the ovary is called as superior ovary, and if there is a line above the G, then it is called as inferior ovary. And in case of superior ovary, the condition is called as hypogynous flower, and in case of flower with inferior ovary, the flower is called as epigynous flower. So what happens in case of hypogynous flower? The gynoecium occupies the highest position while the other parts are situated below it. ওভারি আর গাইনোসিয়ামটা ওপরে থাকবে, অন্যান্য পার্টসগুলো নিচে থাকবে। অন্যান্য পার্টসগুলো যখন নিচে, ওভারিটা ওপরে, সেই জন্য জিটাকে ওপরে রাখা হয়েছে লাইনের ওপরে। এটা হচ্ছে সুপিরিয়ার ওভারি, বা এটাকে আমরা বলবো হাইপোগাইনাস কন্ডিশন। দ্য ওভারি ইন সাচ ফ্লাওয়ার ইজ সেড টু বি সুপিরিয়ার ওভারি। Example: mustard, China rose, and brinjal. What happens in case of epigynous flower? The margin of thalamus grows upward, enclosing the ovary completely and getting fused with it. The other parts of the flower arise above the ovary. Other parts arise above the ovary. So, ovary are present below the other parts of the flower. So, here we'll write a line above the letter G, and this condition is denoted as epigynous condition of the flower, and the ovary is called as inferior ovary. Now we will go for inflorescence. Basically, inflorescence is the arrangement of flowers on the floral axis, is termed as inflorescence. Inflorescence is fundamentally it is of two types, racemose and zymose. In case of racemose inflorescence, we know whether the apex gets developed into a flower continues to grow. Two major types of inflorescence are defined, racemose and zymose. Racemose, in case of racemose inflorescence, we can find in huge growth of the plant, and in zymose you can find the limited growth of plants. In racemose inflorescence, the leaves are arranged in acropetal order. That means the younger leaves are found at the top side, and the older leaves are found at the bottom side. But in case of zymose inflorescence, older leaves are present in the top side and the younger leaves are present in the bottom side. Now we will go for aestivation. The mode of arrangement of sepals or petals in floral bud with respect to the other members of the same whole is known as aestivation. I will focus on when sepals or petals in a whole just touch one another at the margin without overlapping, then it is called as velvet aestivation. If one margin of the appendage overlaps that of the next one, and so on, as in China rose, lady's finger, and cotton, it is called as twisted aestivation. And the third one is the vexillary aestivation. In pea and bean flowers, there are 5 petals, 2 keel, 2 wings, and 1 standard. The largest is the standard, overlaps the 2 lateral petals, wings, which in turn overlap the 2 smallest anterior petal, which is keel. This type of aestivation is known as vexillary or papilionocaceous aestivation. Now we will focus on androecium, which is the collection of stamen. Each stamen, which represents the male reproductive organ, consists of a stalk or filament and an anther. The stamen in a flower may either remain free, which is called as polyandrous condition, or may be united in varying degree. When both the anthers and filaments are fused with each other, then it is called as synandrous condition. Synandrous condition, fused with each other, synandrous condition. When the filaments are separated from each other but the anther fuse, filaments are separated but the anther are fused, then the condition is called as syngenesious. When the anthers are separated from each other and the filaments fuse together, then the condition is called as adelphous condition. This is the adelphous condition. The stamens may be united in one branch or one bundle, then it will be called as monoadelphous, as is found in China rose. If they form two bundles, diadelphous, as in found in pea, or into more than two bundles, polyadelphous, as in found in lemon or citrus. So we have completed the basic or fundamental terminologies portion. Now we'll go for the actual topic. So we have to follow a specific order to write the correct floral formula. The first one which I write in the floral formula is the symmetry, either actinomorphic or zygomorphic. We should write in next sequence, that is sexuality, whether the flower is bisexual or unisexual. After that, calyx denoted by capital K, and it is the group of sepals, either it is gamosepalous or polysepalous. If they are within bracket, they are called as gamosepalous, or without bracket, they are called as polysepalous. The corolla group or of petal, it can be either gamo or polypetalous. Nextly, we write about the androecium denoted by capital A, and lastly gynoecium denoted by capital G. There are certain plants where sepal or petal fuse to form tepals. The group of tepals is called as perianth, denoted by capital P. So we have learned the order of the floral formula. Firstly symmetry, then sexuality, calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium. Symmetry is of two types: actinomorphic, circle plus within circle; zygomorphic, denoted by the percentage symbol. Sexuality, either male, either bisexual, this is the symbol of bisexuality, and unisexual, this is the symbol of male and this is the symbol of female. Calyx may be fused or freely arranged. If they are fused, they will be written within bracket, and if they are free, there will be no bracket. In case of corolla, the scenario is also like the calyx. If the petals are fused, they will be written within bracket. If the petals are free, there will be no bracket. If in the flower there is no calyx or corolla, or they in fused condition, they are called as perianth. Perianth is denoted by capital P, and the unit of perianth is called as tepals. After symmetry, sexuality, calyx and corolla, we will have to write the androecium and gynoecium successively in the floral formula. Androecium will be denoted by capital A and the gynoecium will be denoted by capital G. So families in the syllabus. Now we will focus our syllabus, which families we have to study in detail. The newly added plant families are the plant families which we were also present in the old syllabus are Brassicaceae or Cruciferae, Leguminoceae and or Fabaceae. So there are three new and two old, and the three newly added families are Gaminae or Poaceae, Compositae or Asteraceae and Malvaceae. So we have to study total 5 plant family. Now let's start. Firstly, we'll start the new families. The only monocot plant family is Gaminae or Poaceae. Then we will study Asteraceae or Compositae, then Malvaceae. So the Gaminae is the family for the monocot plants. All the Indian staple foods are included in this family. As for example, wheat, rice, maize, millets, etc. Now we will find the classification of our family. The family classification: kingdom Plantae, division Angiosperms, class Monocotyledone, order Poales, and family Poaceae. The family is economically most important since the plant of this family are monocot. So we know that there are fibrous root, adventitious kind of root originate from the base of the stem. The root originated from other than the radical is called as the adventitious root. So here the adventitious we can find. The stem are herbaceous, weak, and the cylindrical in shape. Stems of grass is called as culm. Leaves are alternate, simple, and we can find their parallel venation. Now go for the floral formula of the family Gaminae. Inflorescence, here you can find the spikes of spikelets or panicles of spikelets. Each spikelet has 2 to 3 flowers. Spikelet form a dense cluster on the main axis. Here the spikelets, they are found on the rachis. Spike of spikelets, this is a floral. Outside the calyx there is bract, which is called as glume. Here each spike has 2 to 3 flowers enclosed in a pair of bract, which is called as glumes. The glumes has 2 bracts. Bract-like structure refer, the upper one is called as pali and the lower one is called as lemma. Within pali and lemma we can find the flower itself. In this family of plants, sepals and petals fuse together. So there we will find the tepal. The group of tepals is called as perianth, and the perianth of this family specifically is called as lodicule. There are 3 androecium arranged in a hole, and the androecium is polyandrous in nature. Gynoecium is monocarpellary, superior ovary. The flower is hypogynous. The gynoecium is unilocular, and basal placentation is found there. Their fruit is caryopsis because the fruit wall fused with the seed wall. Now we will study the floral formula of Gaminae. It is bracteate flower, and we will find their zygomorphic type of inflorescence. It is bisexual in nature. 2 perianth is present, which is specifically called as lodicule. 3 androecium is present and 1 gynoecium. Here in the diagram we can find the glume. It has the upper bract is called as pali and the lower bract is called as lemma. There are 2 perianth, these 2. There are 2 glume. There are 3 androecium and 1 gynoecium. This is the floral formula. Economic importance. All the cereals and millets belong to this family. These form the basic food of mankind. These plants are Triticum aestivum, Avena sativa, Gia maize, Oryza sativa, Hordeum, scale cereal, Penicetum, Typhodium, Sorghum vulgar, Jowar, etc. Fodders. Most of the fodders of the animals also belong to this family. The dried stems and leaves of the cereal crops are used as fodder for the cattle. Sugar, which is obtained from the juice of Saccharum officinarum, sugarcane. Ornamental plants, many grasses are used in lawn, just like agrostis, florine grass, poa annua, meadow grass, festuca grass, cyanodon, Bermuda grass, etc. So these plants have ornamental significance. Aromatic oil, certain grasses give aromatic oil. Cymbogon throws, lemongrass, and Andropogon odonatus. This oil is used in perfume and soap industry for making infusions. Kus oil or oil of vetiver obtained from rhizomes and roots of Vetivera zygonids. Alcohol and beverage. Ethyl alcohol and many other beverages are prepared from cereals. For example, wine is prepared from rye, corn, and rum molasses from sugarcane. Paper industry, some species of grasses are used for making papers. Ropes. Fibers are obtained from the leaves of the Saccharum spontaneum, Erianthus monza. These fibers are used for making ropes. Use of bambusa are used as building material. These are used for thatching huts, making boats, cord pipes, etc. Their split stems are woven into mats, fans, hats, coats, umbrella. Their leaves are given to horse for curing cough and cold. Now we'll go for the Asteraceae. It is also known as compositae. It is the sunflower family. 10% of total angiosperm belong to this family. Kingdom Plantae, division Angiosperms, class Dicotyledonei, order Asteriales, and family হচ্ছে Asteraceae. The root is taproot. Stem is herbaceous, woody and erect. Basically, these family flowers are shaped as like star, so they are called as Asteraceae. Aster means star, so their leaves are alternately arranged. The leaves are simple, petiolate and exstipulate. Inflorescence. In the Asteraceae family we can find a special type of inflorescence, disc shaped, which is called as capitulum. Capitulate inflorescence of sunflower plant we will find in the figure. The two types of flowers are found in among them. One is ray floret, which is located in the periphery, and the centrally located flowers are called as disc floret. This is the head or capitulum inflorescence characteristics of this family. Calyx are called as pappus, hair-like, which help in their dispersal. Corolla, they are gamopetalous. 5 petals are there and they are fused, so written within bracket. Epipetalous condition is found, adhesion. Androecium, if in case of ray floret and no androecium is there. In case of disc floret, 5 fused androecium are there, and here the anthers are fused with each other, but the filaments are separated from each other. The condition is called as syngenesious. The gynoecium, here you can find it is epigynous condition and the ovary is inferior type. Bicarpellary gynoecium, syncarpus, unilocular and basal placentation is found in them. Floral formula, in case of ray floret, the flower is bracteate, zygomorphic, female flower. The calyx is called as pappus. 5 fused petals are there within corolla. No androecium is found. 2 fused gynoecium is found and it is hypogynous condition. In case of disc floret, the flowers are bracteate, and here you can find the actinomorphic symmetry. This flower is bisexual. The calyx is also called as pappus, and the calyx and androecium is fused with each other. Not calyx, corolla and androecium is fused with each other. 5 petals and 5 androecium is found, and they are fused. They are written within bracket. Gynoecium is also fused condition, and the 2 gynoecium are there and they will be written within bracket. Economic importance. Food. Leaves of Sychorium intybus are used in salads. Leaves of Lactuta sativa, lettuce is used in salads. Dye. Some plants yield dye for coloring different materials. Flowers lead to Cathamas tinctorius, give a red dye, and Tagetes erecta, yellow dye. Ornamental plants. Many plants are used in lawn. Tagetes erecta, marigold. Helianthus annuus, sunflower. Calendula officinalis, parthenium, etc. Oils. Many plants give oil seeds. The oil is used for cooking, soap making, varnish, lubricant, etc. Examples of Helianthus annuus, Cathamas tinctorius flower, or Guistua abyssinia seed. Medicine. Whole plant extract of Artemisia absinthium is given for fever and inflammation of liver. Artemisia vulgaris is used for roundworms, fever, asthma and nervous disorder. The fruit of this family is seed surrounded by the minute hair. Now we'll go for the Malvaceae family. It is mucilaginous. Bisexual, actinomorphic, plant kingdom Plantae, division Tracheophyta, class Mongoliopsida, order Malvaceae, family Malvaceae. They have a persistent calyx. The fruit is loculicidal capsule. The calyx is gamosepalous condition. They are fused in nature. Corolla, 5 corolla are found. They are twisted, not fused. That is polypetalous condition. Fused type of petals are found. Estivation, fused estivation you can find there. Androecium, monoadelphous androecium. Gynoecium, there is superior ovary and hypogynous condition. Floral formula, bracted flower, actinomorphic, bisexual, epicalyx number 3 to 8, number of sepals that is 5, and they are fused in condition. It is called as gamosepalous. There are 5 corolla, 5 petals are present. They are twisted estivation is found in them, and the androecium and corolla are fused with each other, and the condition is called as epipetalous. Pentalocular gynoecium is found. The ovary is superior and the flower condition is hypogynous. Economic importance. The fruit is called as okra. Oils are found from the cotton. Fiber is also found from the cotton. Timber is found from the ochroma, ornamental plant, that is China rose. Cotton. Edible oil we can prepare from the seeds of cotton. Vegetables, the fruit of lady's finger and the leaves of hibiscus cannabinus used as vegetable. Ornamental we can see has ornamental value like Hibiscus rosanensis, Hibiscus musabilis, etc. Medicinal plant, gossipal, obtained from the cotton sheet, and oil is used as natural male anti-fertility chemical. Roots and barks of some plants are used to cure hydrophobia like urina rapanda, and roots of athia are used in the treatment of dysentery. Now I'll go for leguminoceae or fabaceae. The fruit is called as legume. Pea bean is the example. Here you can find the zygomorphic type of inflorescence, zygomorphic type of symmetry, not inflorescence. The flower is bisexual. The sepals are gamosepalous condition. 5 sepals are there. They are in fused condition. Vexillary estivation is found within corolla. 1 plus 2 plus 2. Androecium is diadelphous in nature. 9 fused plus 1. 1 is freely arranged, and the gynoecium is superior ovary, and the hypogynous condition we can find. Economic importance of the family plants. Many plants belonging to this family are economically useful. Few of them are listed below. The plants of this family are unique and have root nodules in which contain nitrogen fixing symbiotic bacteria capable of transforming atmospheric nitrogen into fixed nitrogen or ammonia. Pulses like gram, moog, soybean are the main source of food. Mulethi plant is known for its medicinal value. Soybean and groundnuts are used for extract oil, that is used for cooking. Shan hemp is used for the timber and fiber. Intigifera is used for making dye. Sesbania and Tritofolium are the sources of fodder or livestock feed. Lupin and sweet pea are known as ornamental plants. This is the diagram of Fabaceae plants. Now we'll go for Brassicaceae. Here we'll find the actinomorphic type of symmetry, bisexual flower. There are 4 sepals are present. They are free, and the polysepalous condition, polypetalous condition is found. 4 petals are there which are freely arranged, Androecium is also free. There are 6 androecium, 2 and 4. The bicarpellary syncarpous ovary is found. They are in fused condition. Mustard family, the Cruciferae. The plants of this family are cultivated as vegetative crops. For example, Brassica oleatorius. Oil. The seeds of these plants of this family are used to extract mustard oil, that is extensively used in cooking. Example হচ্ছে Brassica campestris. The cake left behind after the extraction of oil is used as cattle feed and fertilizer. Medicine. The leaves and shoots of plants are used in asthma, cough and bleeding piles. They also act as appetizer and stimulants. The seeds are used to treat bronchitis and fever. The flowers help in paralysis and impotency. Ornamental. Few plants such as Iberis amara, Alyssum bear beautiful flowers and are used as ornamental purposes. So thank you. Stay tuned for our next video, and I would truly grateful if you enjoyed this one.